Now that Texas has secured a 17-7 victory over Texas A&M in the Lone Star Showdown, this is what I know to be true. Texas has an SEC championship level defense. It has a championship level running game, and all the pieces are in place for the Longhorns to finish the job in Atlanta. Let's talk about it next. Hey everybody, Brian Davis covering the Texas Longhorns for A to Z Sports. And what a phenomenal night in Kyle Field. Texas 17, A&M 7. It should have been at least 24-0. Longhorns had two chances to get knockout blows in the second half and couldn't really do it, but that's okay. The Aggies only score coming on a 93-yard pick six. The Texas defense pitched a shutout. That's where I want to start, right? I thought that the defense probably would have some problems with Marcel Reed and the quarterback ability to scramble around, and they completely shut down the Aggies all night long. Time after time, they kept turning A&M away. It was incredible. The Aggies had only 98 yards on the ground. Marcel Reed was 16 for 23 for only 146. I thought his interception early in the game, the deep ball where Michael Taft went all the way up the ladder to get that thing, I thought that sort of stunned them a little bit and set them back on their heels because they were moving so well on their opening drive, and then they get the interception. I really think that stunned Mike Elko a little bit because just everything after that, it just didn't feel like the Ags were being as aggressive as they maybe could have been. And you got to credit the Texas defense for that. I just thought it was simply amazing. Vernon Broughton, special shout out to you. 4 tackles total. Leonga Lafau, team high 6 tackles, 4 solos, 1 pass breakup, 1 forced fumble. He was sensational. I thought Anthony Hill out there doing his thing. 3 solo tackles again. Colin Simmons also had a big day. You know, Sark talked about it in postgame. He said, I just really thought the defense dominated it. And they did. They absolutely did. When you look at that second half and how A&M was just simply turned away time after time, if you're an A&M fan, you got to be wondering, what the hell is Mike Elko doing on those 2 goal line plays there from the 1-yard line? 3rd and 1, gets stuffed. 4th and 1, Amari Daniels gets slammed by Ethan Burke and then goes back for a 3-yard loss. That was amazing. Texas defense, shout out to you. I think you've got a defensive unit that is ready to go to Atlanta and win a championship. We'll talk more about the defense. We'll talk more about Trey Wisner's huge day. He's now had back-to-back career-high performances in back-to-back weeks against Kentucky and A&M. We'll talk about Quinn Ewers. 2 late turnovers. Not so good. But the Horns overcome all of that. First time the rivalry has been renewed in 13 years, and Texas is a 17-7 winner. They clinch a spot in the SEC championship game, and I think they're taking a defense to Atlanta that could get the job done against Carson Beck and the Dogs. We'll find out more. Brian Davis, A2ZSports.com/Longhorns. Come see us all week. We're going to have all kinds of coverage for the SEC title game right here, but right now I'm out of time. We'll catch you next time.